How the Grinch Stole Christmas premiered on December 18th, 1966, essentially completing the trilogy of the first animated Christmas classics. We already covered Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from 64 and A Charlie Brown Christmas from 65, and now we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas, based of course off the classic children's books by Dr. Seuss, and starring the voice of Boris Karloff as both the Grinch and the narrator of the story. The simple premise of it is that you have a miser named the Grinch who hates Christmas with all his heart. He hates the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. But don't worry, 2 movies down the road will fix that up, even though it is entirely pointless when you think about it. Because, I mean, the special enough does a good job of basically giving you the indication of why the Grinch hates the holiday so much without really saying a whole lot in general. So he hates Christmas so much that he has to figure out how to stop this whole thing, because for 53 years he's been putting up with it now. He must find a way to stop Christmas from coming, but how? And so essentially he decides to dress up as Santa Claus, go down to the town of Whoville, steal all the Christmas decorations, all the presents, all the symbols of Christmas, because he thinks that if he takes all the Christmas away, it's gonna ruin the holiday for them all. And so the special is basically just showing you how the Grinch steals Christmas, quite literally. They show you how he puts the costume together. They show you how he puts a reindeer together, puts a sled together, grabs everything and puts it onto the sled and all that, using these bags and all these different devices that he has. And then he basically just goes up to the top of Mount Crumpet, ready to dump it all. And just as he's about to do it, he's putting his hand up to the ear so he can listen to the people of Whoville going boo-hoo. And yet, you don't hear that at all. Once everyone wakes up, they just go ahead and start singing in the middle of the town. And it has this very good, heartfelt message about the fact that Christmas isn't just about presents in general. It's about, Christmas as they say, Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. And we get a little bit of a climax with the Grinch trying to save the presents from falling over. And of course, his heart that was 2 sizes too small grows 3 sizes that day. And then the Grinch found the true meaning of Christmas and had the strength of 10 Grinches plus 2. And so he returns all the gifts. Everyone celebrates it and welcomes him in with open arms. And the Grinch is back to his and the Grinch is finally happy for the first time in a long, long time. Which won't last until we get to the Halloween. When we get to the Halloween and all specials, and the Grinch is the Cat in the Hat. I mean, basically we'll just go back to that. But How the Grinch Stole Christmas. What more can you honestly say about this one that hasn't already been said already? I mean, unlike the other versions we've gotten, I mean, there's stuff to like in the live action and also the animated versions. I mean, the animation I think is a lot better than the live action, although I don't like Benedict Cumberbatch's Grinch all that much. I think Jim Carrey's Grinch overall is much better in the live action version, but the live action version is way too long. At 2.5 hours long, there's clearly a 30-minute segment you could easily pluck out of that movie, and it would have worked a whole lot better. But everyone knows you're never, ever going to top the original. The original does everything in a contained half-hour segment. You get the sense of what the message is trying to be. It really does get you at the end when the Grinch finally realizes what the true meaning of Christmas is, and he uses that power to save all the presents from falling. I mean, that image of him just lifting the sleigh up is one of the most iconic images that you can have as a child watching this. I mean, again, what more can I honestly add to this that hasn't already been said? How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a classic. It's a classic that is still on television to this very day. There's still many ways to watch it, even to this day. What more can you say, man? How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a true Christmas classic in every sense of the word. Plain and simple.